Well, hello everybody. Just doing another video on the history of the American Silver Eagle. If you've been watching along, this is what the third one I've done. It'd be 1994 and 1995. So I'm just showing. First of all, this is the 93. This is the last year they did this. I call it purple. I don't know what color you want to call it, but the purple box and clamshell on the proof. So since I got it all sitting out here, they went to a black box and clamshell then in 1994. The COA, the 93, was the last year where they used this, where they actually had a photograph of a 93 Silver Eagle, which I thought was a pretty neat idea. Made every year a little bit unique. The coin ended up looking, a little bit different in addition to the year. I'll open that up. So that's what the COA part of it looked like. And then anyway, so this is what they went to for a few years, or is more artistic. You couldn't see the year on it anymore. Looks maybe a little bit fancier inside, if I can get that. Get that opened up, more of this semicircle, like the coin right there. Looks like the reverse. Looks like they changed the mint director too. It was David Ryder, and then they went to Philip Deal, so it was a new mint director in 94. I've got my proofs down here again. Nothing really special, but I've got one of every, a decent one of every year of the bullion. So there it is. As far as production, the 94, I got my cheat sheet here, was about 4.2 million, and that was both San Francisco and primarily West Point made those. And then 95 was about 4.6, so 4.2 million and 4.6 million. So they're pretty close. On the regular proof, and these are still Philadelphia. The Philadelphia proof was 406,000 on the 94, and what do I have here? 407 and 8 on that, so 407,800 on the 95 on the proof. So again, that's the old one, just to show you, and then there's the 94, 95, and the COA pretty much the same. So gee, what else could we have to talk about in 1995? Oh wait, what's this? Oh, we got something else over here. I'm gonna move down. So yeah, the 10th anniversary set. To me, it didn't really make a lot of sense, but yeah, there's the whole set right there. It didn't make a lot of sense to me that they were calling 1995 the 10th anniversary, but I guess 1985 was when the 1985 Liberty Coin Act was signed into law. So I guess they just use that for justification to make that the 10th anniversary. Any other anniversary issues, they use 1986, but for whatever reason, they use 95. For the 10th anniversary. It's all right, U.S. Mint. So without any further ado, there it is. I've got the COA is up here. So it's kind of show that if you want to look at it, freeze frame or whatever you want to stop the video to read things. But that's it doesn't really say. I mean, it says 10th anniversary set, and then again they've got, where is it? Yeah, right down here on the bottom where they mention 1985 Liberty Coin Act. So all of a sudden that's your anniversary date. It's like, okay. So look at that. And then if I'll flip it around here, you already saw the cover. So again, if you wanted to read any of that, it's just the specifications on the coins and so forth. But yes, of course, the unusual thing is that is the first W proof to begin with, West Point proof to begin with, and then plus they had that when all the other proofs that year were Philadelphia. So let me see if I can do this one-handed. And the gold coins, most I'm into the silver stuff, but yeah, I had to pay a bundle to get that gold. I just wanted the whole set. There's my 95. There's a W. It's nice. I mean, I bought it. My local dealer got it for me. He had a lead on it, and I guess never been graded. Maybe someone could have looked it over and determined it was not going to be a 70. These are, of course, worth cubic money. If they're a 70, I don't know what it is. I just like there's a little bit. So like on the plastic, you can see, but in person, you're looking it over, and heck, I can't find nothing wrong with it. So there's that. The box, I was just comparing. I did the Philadelphia set last time. That box is the Philadelphia set box is a little bit taller. Other than that, it seems to be the same dimension, but there's the box. I showed you the COA. I can flip it over, and these are really nice. That over the Philadelphia set, that you know they've got the individual encapsulation done on these coins. But yeah, my W's falling out. I have to fix that later. Everything's falling apart on me. But there's the back of my gold coins. So there's that. I end up putting it all back together later, right? My baby, my pride and joy there. Everyone, as you might imagine, any Silver Eagle collector would love to have that if they don't have it. And I feel really lucky to be able to own that. And that was, for a long time, they've stated, oh, by the way, it's got this little gold card. Sometimes you see that with it or not. I don't really know what the gold card is for, but if you got the really complete set, I guess you got that little gold card that goes in there too. But for a long time, the Mint had quoted 30,125 as a production on these. And if you look at the Mint website now, the history and whatever production figures, 30,102 is what they're saying. So what, 23 coins less than they've been stating for quite a while. I don't know exactly when they changed that, but 30,102 I guess is what it is right now. And the interesting thing is that actually they approved that to be made up to the product limit, 45,000. They couldn't sell them all, so that's kind of weird that's when they stopped. But I guess if you don't have buyers, you don't have buyers. My understanding was $999 was the price, and $95 for that. That was new price. I believe you could either order the 10th anniversary set, which again included the Silver Eagle, or you could just buy the regular 4-coin gold set. So it would just include those guys right there, and people bought them. They bought the 4-coin gold set. I guess my understanding again is some of these gold collectors they look down their noses at silver. It's like, what, they're not going to deal with a cheap metal like that. They just want the gold, and so they just bought the 4-coin set. Also, they may have had a collection of the 4-coin gold set, and they didn't want this 10th anniversary thing in there. They wanted them all the same. So I guess there's a lot of speculation, but the cost was the same. My understanding anyways, the 4-coin gold set costs the same as the 10th anniversary set. So you tell me. I mean, it does make more sense, like talking about an order form, that, okay, you got a 10th anniversary set, or you got a 4-coin gold set. What do you check the box, right? And the price is the same. So I don't know. There's a lot of stories. I wish I knew exactly what it was without being able to find an old 1995 order slip or something like that. I guess I'm not 100% sure, but I've studied it well enough, and that's kind of what I'm coming up with for an explanation. The other thing that's kind of cool I came up with is this thing right here. I get the Philadelphia set out of the way. So the square box right here, it's like, oh, what in the heck's that square box all about? So what's inside? What's in the box? It's going to cooperate with me. I'll be right back. Honest. Jeez. Is this. And that's another thing if you want to just kind of freeze and look at it. But evidently, they ran out of these, like the OGP for the 10th anniversary set. So yeah, if you want to just kind of take just like stop the video and read that. But basically, yeah, they would send you that would be your coins inside this box. So you won't get this fancy box. You get that, and then the promissory note. I guess that they're gonna send you the regular government packaging. So I thought that was, I just saw just that box. I just found that online and thought it was worth a few bucks they wanted for it, just to kind of have it. So anyways, the color's a little bit different. It's a little bit darker maroon, I guess you'd say. But anyways, well, that's 1994 and 1995 for you. So I will be back next. I'll probably end up doing 96 and 97 together too. But anyways, there's your history on 94 and 95.